as you guys would do these sabotage acts, didn't it worry you that, boy, if they ever caught you or traced it back to you, that you were gone? They probably would have been killed, wouldn't you?
Well, a possibility, but who cared? Life was so miserable you prayed to die every night anyhow.
Is that right?
And the next morning, I got a chapter in my book that I'm writing called Love, Hate, and Living One Day at a Time. You can live with love or you can live with hate, but you can't live without any feeling.
Yeah.
Because the guys that didn't live with any feelings at all, they just went over in the corner and died.
So let's talk, before we continue on with the story, let's talk a little bit about that psychology of it all, and how did you function day to day? What kept you going?
Hate.
Hate?
That's where it comes from. You'd wake up in the morning, at night you'd pray to die. In the morning you'd wake up and I'll beat these SOBs one more day. So you live one day at a time.
And what about the love element? Did you ever think about family at home and I'm going to survive this and get home?
Well, yes, we did, but the hate was more prevalent.
I'll be done.
And then I got home. And I wrote about this. I got home, and I was still hating. And a lot of the guys never did get over it.
Yeah.
But they're all gone now.
Yeah.
The hate eat them up.
Yeah.
And I learned to love. And it's so much more fun to love than it is to hate.
I'll bet. Yeah, oh, sure.
That you don't hate anybody.
No.
If you don't like what they do, but you still don't hate the people.
Yeah.
If you lose your desire to live, your desire to get mad, you lose your feeling, you die. And I've seen you guys do it. See, just walk over in the corner and sit down and before we was working, see, as long as you're working, not so much. But if you wasn't working, you just finally just go over in the corner and say, to hell with it, die. And that's how I learned to live one day at a time. And how I learned to quit hating. In fact, one of my best friends is Japanese, and I don't hate anybody. I try not to hate anybody.
Yeah.
Sometimes they make it a hell of a hard time to not do it. But
at that period of time, that hate served you well. Actually, it got you through.
You got me through. But the guys that are still hating are dead.
Yeah.
Because there was they still drink. Or they drank or they got dead. See.
Yeah.
And I learned it, and so it's served me well. I'm 89 years old, and the people tell me I don't look or act like I'm that old.
No, you don't.
And I'm happier than heck. I got